Oh shit, it's a podcast.
Gus has the remote control.
I had to turn down the volume because I realized it was still on.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Gus, Gavin, Barbara, Jack. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Katie Ward and Gus.
That's me.
Welcome back.
And
your
Gus.
First
Did you say and Gus? I didn't
and
catch
Gus,
it.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Our first post-wedding appearance by Jack.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah. I'm super married now.
Super married.
Like, look, I'm like ring and everything.
I don't think there are different levels of being married.
Well,
I think it's a binary
married.
thing. You're either married or you're not.
One. No, super married.
You either gave up half of your stuff or you didn't.
You look exactly the same.
Yeah.
I know.
You haven't grown.
I'm secretly much happier now.
But secretly.
You know, I went on vacation. I went to Orlando actually over the summer.
Yeah.
In September, and when I came back, we had to start shooting Gauntlet season 2. So my first day officially back at work was, you know, the first day was like the Saturday when we first started shooting Gauntlet season 2, and the first people I ran into were Matt and Brandon at the shoot. They're like, "Hey, welcome back. How was your vacation?" I was like, "Where'd you go?" And I said, "Oh, I went to, you know, Universal Orlando, and I saw like the Simpsons area that they built out there." And Brandon was like, "Wow, did you bring me anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did, Brandon. I brought you a gift." And he went, "Really?" I was like, "No, what the fuck is wrong with you? Of course I didn't bring you a fucking gift." And he just looked so crushed and defeated.
Yeah, they've got the new Simpsons area. They got like Moe's Tavern and like the Quickie Mart and everything.
The Flaming Moe is not alcoholic. Oh, I was very disappointed.
I love
That's
crushing
brutal.
Brandon's hopes. It's my favorite thing
Yeah,
to
he was
do.
like crushed. Like it was like a physical weight having to put on his shoulders, and he just like
There's something
punched
really fun
down.
about disappointing him. Just to make him go, oh. It's really fun to do. You should try it.
I lit the candles with my parents last night on FaceTime.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was lovely.
That sounds like an Apple ad waiting to happen right there.
I know. And by
sounds
sing,
like
I
a
mean I
euphemism.
listened to them sing as I sat there like...
It's a shame there's not an app for that. Like you can get like a internet connected menorah, and you can like hit a button on your app, and you can light the candle.
Oh,
so
I'm
it's like
sure
you're there.
there is.
They can do a Wemo switch for that, where you can plug it in. Turn
My
it
dad
on.
develops apps. You should make that one.
You should totally make that. It's like connected to like one of those Bic lighters, and like you hit the app, and like a little robotic arm just squeezes it, and click, and it just knows like you can sense where the tops of the different candles are.
That would be really
There's
funny.
going to be so many lawsuits for houses that burnt down.
Well, then
People
you have...
pocket dial their Jew candle lighter.
But then you have to like... You're using FaceTime already, so you'd have to like hold it up on your iPhone or something if you're using an iPad. Because you can't run an app while be on FaceTime, I think.
You can. You just pause video.
Unless you can run video through the app. It's part of the app.
There you go.
Ooh.
And then you can like touch where you want the lighter to go, and it can sense where it is from the video.
So you're just talking to a family member and you press it.
And
And
you're like,
oh, Jesus!
A cat
I've got
jumped in
hair
front of the
falling
camera.
Nothing could possibly go wrong with this idea.
It's true.
They've talked about space elevators before. Like, that's a legit thing where they were talking. But, like, imagine if you had something from the space station, you were able to drop a line and then connect it from something coming up from Earth. But the problem with that is there's so much kinetic electricity going through there, or static electricity, that it would be impossible. Is it kinetic or static? I don't know.
Or
one of the two.
extreme fishing from the space station. Really, really long
Like
line.
they drop down a moon rock to try to get a geologist, and they're like, I can see him. Like they're like fishing for scientists or nerds.
It's like a rock like wrapped in a dollar bill.
If you pulled a fish from the ocean, reeled it in to the
Oh,
space
that's
station.
you're talking about like people.
No, fish!
Of course, that'd be ridiculous, Gus.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Why would you fish for people?
Because it's funnier. Why would you fish for fish from space?
Because if I put a rock on the Earth, there's no guarantee that someone's going to hold it.
That's why I said a moon rock.
He's not going to hold it.
How would you know what a moon rock looks like anyway? Do you know if I
It has a little stick that says moon rock, like a little toothpick and a
if I put a
sign.
table of rocks here, would you know which one is the moon rock?
Yeah, sure. It's the one covered in regolith. Moon dust.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's right.
You can put portals on that.
Oh, that's right. When I was younger, I used to think I would want to go scuba diving, but then, like, as I started getting older, I started thinking more and more about like what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to do that. That's crazy. I'd sooner go to space than scuba dive. I think.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's like really a cool concept. You're breathing
No,
underwater.
It's a cool concept. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can breathe underwater with a snorkel.
Not like that deep.
Just get a really long snorkel.
That's your solution to everything.
Well, get a
Get a really long
Get a really
version
long
of this.
one.
But length affects physics.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
Well, there's our next T-shirt.
no. But like, okay, if you have a straw, you can suck water up the straw, right?
Yeah.
You can only do that for like 10 meters. And then straws don't work.
I want to see you make a 30-foot long straw to prove your point right now.
Like, you could get it, the water will get up to a certain level, and then it
You
boils.
would need a stronger pressure.
It boils?
Yeah, like, it evaporates.
In the straw?
It starts steaming, doesn't it?
It's news to me.
Doesn't it boil?
What?
Chris is laughing his ass off.
What? No,
right now.
Chris, doesn't it like evaporate? Like the pressure makes it evaporate or something?
I don't think he knows.
Wait, so you're saying water? So you're saying water can't be transported in a tube longer than 10 meters?
And apparently it
You can't
boils.
suck against gravity 10 meters more up. What?
So okay, so if
I
I'm
like
not,
how you confused yourself mid-sentence.
so what about like skyscrapers? Like there's water on the top floors of those things. They
Yeah,
have
but
to suck-
nobody's drinking from a glass that's on the floor on the top of the skyscraper.
Wow.
What?
Like I've known you to say some dumb things, but I'm seriously confused as to what you're saying. I'm assuming it's dumb, but it might not be.
What do you mean? What I'm saying?
No one drinks a cup of water on the floor of the top of a skyscraper. Is that what you said?
You're saying someone in the top of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm saying
people
the-
are agreeing with you. Gavin is right. The pressure increases the temperature, and the water does boil in a long straw.
Oh, Chris, it boils. He was laughing at me.
I don't want to see this. If you're right, I'll give
by
you
the way, that was Twitter telling me that. I didn't look that up, so
What was the username?
Rewards and Jay Volton.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, guys.
I will give you $100 if you put together a straw that long and try this experiment.
Okay.
We
I'll
can
do
find somewhere to do a 10 meters, so it's
Yeah.
roughly 30 feet, 33 feet or so.
Yeah.
So,
Just give me a cup and a.
Does it have to be upright or could it be like horizontal?
well, apparently it has to be upright.
Straight up.
It has to
We'll
be
do it that
straight
way.
up. Do you think you have enough sucking power to get something?
Oh,
out
he
of-
sucks.
He does suck, but do you think you can get something out like of a straw that long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Katie just texted me. Google Science says you can't suck more than 9.8 meters or 30 feet. Also, the likelihood of getting it there is slim, as you need a perfect vacuum to get it that high. And I don't think you can create a perfect vacuum with your mouth.
You don't know me very well.
I still
Jeff, so-
love to try it though. That'd be fun. Be
So,
fun to
okay,
give it a shot.
we'll have an office suck off, right? That's the worst name for it.
Gavin's going to be at the center of the office suck-off.
Okay, no. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see who can.
What day is the office suck-off again?
Men and women welcome, and we'll see who can suck the highest in the Rooster Teeth office. I think it's going to be a good video. We can make an RT live.
Oh,
How that? You right?
all right. You give me the ringleader for the RT suck off.
You right, buddy?
The rooster. Let's just run that by HR first. We'll get the T-shirts made.
Nothing could possibly be wrong with that name.
You have never said anything better in your whole life.
Well, the Christmas party's coming up soon. Let's wrap it all together.
Christmas suck off.
Gus, did you take advantage of Black Friday shopping and Cyber Monday and Gray Thursday? And
I hate all of that shit.
why do you hate all that
But
shit?
that's a good segue for
hate
your
all
story.
of that
It's so
shit
stupid because it
with
makes
a passion.
It makes people buy a ton of stuff, and most people can't afford it, right? So they put it on credit, and then they end up paying more for it than they
that's-
originally made the savings.
Or they don't even need it.
that's
It's
not
like
their
people
problem.
stockpiling shit that they
That's a
don't
small percentage.
need or want.
I know, it's like, oh, I don't need this TV, but usually this TV's $250 and now it's $100. I have to get it. So I'm going to end up spending $100, whereas like if
And
there was
they'll
no
end up
sale, I
paying-
would have
Plus,
spent
I
nothing.
also
They'll end
hate-
up paying interest on it.
how people behave like fucking animals.
Animals.
Was there any deaths this Black Friday?
I
think
did not.
two?
I think there
Oh,
were.
were they? I
There were
hadn't
2
heard
or
of
3
any.
last year. I don't know if there were any
Is it
this
just
year.
people being trampled?
Yeah.
You see,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if you're watching the live stream at home, we've got the there's
video?
a cop taking out someone at Walmart. It looks like, yeah.
It's always at Walmart, dude.
That's true.
It's always at Walmart.
And there was like a woman who was tased or something by another woman.
See, this is why this shouldn't be a thing. Like this video alone, just cancel it.
Well, people are crazy. Actually, I went to Walmart on Thursday. Like, we had Thanksgiving dinner, and I went to a Walmart to look for, like, there was a deal on a tool chest. And so I went there and I was like, all right, maybe they'll have it. Because, I mean, honestly, the deal was insane. It was so cheap. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And we got there and it was just flooded. And, like,
Yeah.
what they do is they put out pallets of stuff. Like, all the deals, they put the pallets in the aisles. And so you basically stand next to a pallet, and then at, like, the certain time, they open them up. And then you kind of just grab it. And sometimes it starts just a melee like that, where people go nuts.
I
And-
saw one video where like this guy was like picking women up out of the way and just like tossing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to get in there and
Well,
get
no,
a TV.
I saw it. I read more about it. Apparently, his wife got like buried, and so he threw his stuff while he was trying to get people off of her.
Well, he
So-
still grabbed 2 TVs as well.
Yeah, well, I think that was the he wanted to get his TV. So.
I mean, so let's not paint this guy
Yeah.
as a total altruistic.
But,
Well, that was their
hero
plan.
going in to
The
save
wife
the
went
day.
in first and went
Just
underneath
like
everyone.
He threw her on top of it.
Yeah.
He threw her in
But-
to grab the TV.
But I hate shopping and when it's stuff like that is nuts. But some of the deals are actually really good. Like I went on Friday.
My dignity is worth more than that. You know? I don't.
Well, I mean,
it's
like
great.
something like that, like the doorbuster things. That's not me at all. But like on Friday, I went to like Old Navy, everything was half off. And it's like, shit, like, got a pair of jeans for $15. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not going to turn that down. And you see things like this, like, oh, I'm sure I'll give it a shot. Like, go to Sears and picked up some new tools for like $20 for a whole set of wrenches. It was awesome.
Next year, I think what I want to do is take the Phantom and get in a store before it's opened. Just point the thing at the doors and watch in slow motion.
I think-
Yeah, because that won't be dangerous.
Freddie W tweeted something like he wanted to make like a death metal music video that was just like people getting trampled in slow motion
Oh, yeah,
at
it's
Black
perfect.
Friday.
Well,
great
they've
idea.
gotten pretty good about like the stopping of the trampling stuff. Like I said, at Walmart, they literally had people in the store kind of waiting all day. It was not like they opened a gate and people rushed.
They still do
I
that
see.
at some
I see
stores.
something here that I want to address. People have been tweeting this fucking story to me, and apparently
no.
people cannot tell when a website is a satire website anymore. And they keep tweeting at me before the podcast. Even over the weekend, I kept getting tweeted: a lady stabbed and killed 3 in Chicago with a screwdriver for an Xbox One. That was on a fucking satire website. Do you really think the former president of Iran and Benjamin Netanyahu got together to decry the Iran nuclear deal, which is the next story on that fucking website? No, it didn't fucking happen.
Wow. People just probably look up Black Friday.
Yeah,
like-
they find like the first thing they can. It was a fake fucking story.
But everything on the internet is real, Gus.
Yeah.
It's like it drives me crazy that people can't tell when a story's old or when to check for a
fake.
credible source. So I freaked Gavin out when I told him that you could see. You felt like it was an invasion of privacy when I was like, you can see all.
I was like, I watched 6 videos on Hulu, and you were like, I know.
Well, does it show what you're watching, or does it say you're on Hulu? Okay, that's probably a good thing.
It just shows like the number of videos you watched.
Yeah,
That would be
terrifying.
embarrassing for some people.
Yeah.
Porn.
That's what it's like. Does it show what websites you're looking at?
Do they have porn on Hulu?
No, you
No.
can.
We're using the web browser, like if you use like Internet Explorer.
Yeah, you can get porn. Does it play Flash video on?
No,
browser.
Flash does not work on Xbox One.
Do any of you have an Apple TV?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Have you ever airplayed porn
Yeah,
onto
of
your
course.
television?
No, I have not.
Why not?
you?
That's a stupid question.
You've never.
I don't want to see it that big.
Do you have an Apple TV?
Yeah,
Liar.
I do have an Apple TV.
Liar.
I guarantee you've done it.
You've done
No.
it. Liar.
I was just thinking
Dirty
the other
liar.
day. I haven't done it.
You're gonna do it
I'm
tonight.
very open about stuff. I have not done it.
What, like how often you minge yourself off?
Yes, Gavin.
Jesus.
All right.
But you have.
No, I've never done that.
You know? Why not? Why wouldn't
Dare
you?
you?
You liar!
I'm not
You're
really.
lying.
I've talked about this before. I'm not really into porn.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not really a. It's always a cock, and it's always wet.
Not always. 2 girls.
Oh, good.
Oh my god, I had a giant swig of beer in my mouth when you said that. I really thought I was gonna have to spit it. Oh.
Maybe while everyone's waiting to suck the straw, we can have Trapped in the Closet playing.
Before Suckathon
So the RT
2013.
Suck Off 2013. We're gonna have Trapped in the Closet playing.
Oh, I can't believe you said that. I'm gonna relish in that forever.
No, it's the Office Suck Off.
Oh, the Rooster Teeth Office Suck Off.
Office Suck Off.
2013. Office Suck Off and Barbecue, featuring Trapped in the Closet. Special guest Little Sebastian.
We'll do it every year, just like
so.
the fishing
Who
jamboree.
do you think would win the suck off
Little Sebastian.
out of everybody? Jeff is.
Dude,
Who has the best mouth?
Probably like Adam Ellis has the pull, right? He
He's
has
got
the lung
big
capacity.
lungs. You got to figure the bigger dudes have
Adam
more
Bear
power.
could do it, but I get the feeling he might keel over.
We can hear the control room cracking up on that one. I don't know. There's too many easy jokes that I'm just gonna leave alone for fear that I might
I
get
feel like
fired.
Ashley, our accountant, would do really well because she's an because she's an athlete, and so she has like good breathing techniques.
I'm gonna leave that alone right there.
Y'all are going down an HR fucking slippery slope, my friends. No, I have not said a goddamn thing. For the record, I said nothing.
You haven't said
I
anything
was
about-
good for
You can
once.
tell he's one
You
of
haven't
the
said
original
anything about the
Rooster
Rooster Teeth Suck Off Fest.
I've been joking about the name. That's it. I'm not fucking calling employees out.
Oh my
We're
god.
talking about who could suck the straw.
No,
Gus, how's your sucking power doing?
we need to segue. So,
Wow, I've watched you get away from a few topics over
I
the
have no
course
idea how
of
I'm
the
going to do
podcast.
this. Did you go anywhere for Thanksgiving?
No, my family all lives in town, so we just went up to Round Rock and
The
did it up there.
Patillos never went anywhere.
No, it was,
Nope.
it was nice.
I had an argument with someone recently about peeing in the shower, and apparently that's fine. That's a normal thing to do.
Totally.
Really?
Yeah.
You pee in the shower?
Yeah,
All the
that's-
time.
Yeah, I've heard that recently too. I'm like, what? No, you don't pee in the shower.
Did
That's
you hear it from
gross.
a woman?
I don't know what you're talking about. I
was
can't
talking.
get into it.
I was talking to a girl about it, and apparently girls just piss down their own legs
When
in the
you-
shower.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
Listen.
that's a thing. Even with a guy of aim, it's like I
Yeah.
still would never piss
There
in the shower.
are two types of people in the world: those who pee in the shower and those who are fucking liars.
No, that's
That is
incorrect.
not true.
That is incorrect.
You're all
Keep
lying.
saying
I will-
that answer. That is bullshit.
Listen to the
there's a
shit
toilet-
I have admitted to before.
Yeah.
And the shit I do. I do not piss in
There's
the
a
shower.
toilet right
literally
next to the
in-
shower. I'll pee in the toilet. and
You're
then get in the
literally
shower.
I
in
can
a
pee in the
cleaning
toilet from the
machine.
shower.
There you go.
I can just open the shower curtain and be like, there we go.
At no point.
There we go.
At no point do I want urine on me.
Yeah.
If I
Even
pee
my
on the
feet.
floor, it'll go on my foot.
You're standing in a cleaning machine.
But there's
But not full of
piss,
urine.
and I don't want my shower to smell like piss.
You go right down the drain.
No.
Well, just
Even
like
then,
piss.
no. Clearly don't shower with or clearly don't share a shower with women because it gets clogged up in the water, then carries and just fills, and it's like a little bathtub.
You know, I am a woman.
Be married to a woman with really long hair. It gets clogged up very fast.
I'm sure Gavin's also clogs up with all his fucking chest hair.
I've had
That's
to buy
true.
Drano
I
like once a
shed.
month.
Like you
You
know
gotta
how
cover for the plug to actually stop it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Ugh. Ugh.